Welcome everybody to the Virtually Lost podcast. We've been talking a little bit. So you just came back from a trip. I want to hear about that because you haven't even told me about it.
Yeah, I went to UFC on Saturday.
What is it?
I don't even know if there was a number. It was just UFC San Diego.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty dope. I will say, I know nothing about UFC. I went in there blind because I basically took the spot of my other brother because he couldn't find a babysitter. So I basically got subbed in. And I was like, I don't know shit about UFC.
I didn't watch this specifically because I wanted to go in blind. I've never seen UFC in my life, just specifically so I can go in blind to my first live event.
I'm typically not like a UFC or pretty much violence in general. I think we talked about it last week. Like, I didn't know shit going into this. So, drove to San Diego.
It's a good drive down there. It's a nice drive.
Yeah, we got in just in time for the main card because the way it works is there's a prelim card, which is like the up and coming people who really don't have much of a name, and then the main card, which was 6 fights of notable fighters, or majority of them notable fighters. Going down the list, first fight, good, 3 rounds, ended with submission in the 3rd round. I had some fucking chicken tenders and fries and a glizzy. I was enjoying. The food was surprisingly good.
Yeah, was there a variety?
There was a good variety. There was glizzies, there were chicken tenders and fries. Only Coke and Sprite, that staple, and Diet Coke, of course.
Okay, yeah.
But no Dr. Pepper, sadly. But the way they did is, everyone they don't give the bottles out at the venue. They pour them into another container.
Yeah.
So everyone's having those with their beers. Ridiculous also, by the way. Everyone in that venue had a beer. I went to the bathroom between the 4th and 5th fight. And I thought it was going to take me 30 minutes to the bathroom because of how long it was. No, it was just going through crazy. And when I got in, I understood why. Because there's a trash can. And literally overfilling the trash can. It was they're stacking it like a Tower of Pisa. It was leaning over. Just containers of the beer cans. And also people were... They didn't stop. These people kept their beers in their hands while they're going to the bathroom. It was unsanitary. It was what I expected when I went to the UFC event. These were the people.
Damn.
But that was the first fight. Second fight was the first of the 2 girls' fights. And that one was intense. That one was only 1 round, but it was intense because a minute and a half in, one of the girls just takes a shot to the jaw and she clearly looks stunned. And instead of I thought she was going to back up and, reset. Nah, she just starts swinging back and it just became just trading blows. Yeah, I was this fight is ending here. No one is backing down. And it went for that 7 seconds, which sounds short, but when you're fighting, it was just it was tense the whole time.
Yeah.
And one of the things I noticed also from this event, I thought it was from movies and Hollywood where when someone gets punched, you just see all the liquids fly off their face.
Right. The sweat.
No, that shit was,
blood,
the sweat, the spit in the mouth. Yeah, all that shit was just flying after hits per game.
How close were you?
Decently close. We were actually couldn't find our seats because we were farther than where our seats were. We thought we were going to be further out.
So you were expecting to be further out. So you started in the back and then
we started in the back.
We're actually pretty close.
It was a perfect spot because it was just when they started adding seat elevation.
You were just out of the splash zone. You mean?
Yeah. Because there's everyone on the main floor where they have the fucking just pull out chairs.
Yes.
And the only problem with those chairs for me is the moment someone stands up in front of you, you can't see shit.
Right.
But we were just right when you start getting into the stands and there's elevation for each seating, so it's perfect. Yeah, that fight ended. It was just a minute and a half, and that girl got knocked out, the one who took the initial blow.
Yeah, okay.
Third fight, I think that one was the slowest. It was 2 heavyweights, bulky dudes. I just remember one of these guys had tree trunk type legs. And
fuck yeah.
I think, they're playing a bit more careful because each of their punches holds a bunch of weight behind it. So it's just a slow fight that kind of, I don't even remember I think that one went the distance.
Yeah, went to decision.
Yeah, went to decision. Yeah. I can't remember because I that one I kind of tuned out a bit.
Yeah, okay.
And then the fight after that was another girls' fight, which was crazy. Went the full round, and it was a mirror match. When you play Mario Kart,
Yeah.
And you see your ghost who does the same path as you. It was like that. Every time one of them threw a punch, the other was throwing the same punch from the other side. And it was crazy to see because
you're fighting Shadow Link.
Yeah, you're fighting Shadow Link basically in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And I was so thrown off because I kept thinking like everyone was just taking hits to the jaw. And I was like, one of these girls is gonna get knocked down. And they were just taking these hits the whole time.
They were just eating them.
Yeah, it was a feast, I could say. It was crazy to watch though, and that was probably actually almost all the fights were really good, except for like the first one and then the one I just mentioned, the heavyweight fight. Because the fight after that was funny as hell. Because in the second round, the second round, one of the guys is from Tennessee. That's all I remember. The guy from Tennessee gets a knockdown, and like he's gonna punch the guy on the ground, but then he gets off and he starts showboating. Like he actually starts pumping up the crowd and shit. Yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is wild. And he does it. He knocks the guy down again in the second round, and he starts showboating. And I was just like, oh my goodness, what the hell is gonna happen in round 3? Round 3, the guy from Tennessee gets dazed, and like I'm like, oh, this man's regretting his decision right now because he might lose this fucking fight after showboating. Yeah. It's like, regardless of what happens, I can talk about this fight because either a man showboated early and lost the fight, or he showboated and won the fight. Like, regardless, someone showboating it was pretty interesting to see. But he ended up winning that fight, and the first thing he says during the winner's interview is he tells the crowd to quiet down. He's like, quiet down. Mama ain't raised no bitch.
Oh, that's exactly what I would do.
And 100%. Literally, man, like answered 4 or 5 questions after that. Did not understand a single word he said.
You just understood that.
I just heard him say, "Mama ain't raised no bitch."
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, a phenomenal thing to watch. And then the last one of the things I didn't know about the main event fight was that it's 5 rounds, 5 minutes. And
that was the Tennessee fight?
No, this was the Tennessee fight was the one before the main event. Mm-hmm. The main event fight was Vera versus Cruz. Right. And Cruz, I guess, I don't know if he's from San Diego or he has some San Diego roots. So a lot of people were there for him. And surprisingly, a lot of people were there for Vera, but I don't know. There's a bunch of flags that I didn't know where he was from, but a lot of fans apparently came for him. Mm-hmm. That fight ended with a kick to the jaw, knocking out Cruz. Yeah. And my brother, who didn't go to the fight, messaged us. He's like, oh, Cruz doesn't have a jaw. And me and my brother, who did go to the fight, were like, no one's surviving that kick. We heard that shit connect. Like, you hear something, you're just like, that's it. Like, that's the fight right there. I didn't really see the full connection, but I heard that
Cruz
man's...
is the one that got hit.
Yeah, Cruz is the one that got knocked out.
Okay.
I saw that, saw it, but hearing it especially made me realize, yeah, this fight's over. There is no point for this fight to continue, and
because it was it reverberated.
Oh yeah, we heard that shit. I don't know, that shit was bass boosted.
Stereo. Yeah,
that was
you heard that shit in Dolby surround.
Yeah, Dolby high def Atmos.
Yeah, Atmos lossless.
FLAC audio file. I heard that shit.
Yeah. Was it is it like a crack or like a more of a slap noise?
It was between a dull thud and a slap. Yeah, no, it was like that. The girls fight where they were trading blows, it sounded like me, but that one, that kick to the jaw, it just sounded like a dull thud, and it was
a dull thud. Damn.
It was between a dull thud and just hitting a body part like that, normal.
Yeah.
But it was fun to watch. I ended up buying a shirt.
Yeah.
Then I realized I thought it was a simple shirt that just said UFC San Diego, and then when I got home, I took it out of the bag, and I realized this thing has a motherfucking huge ass back design. I wanted something casual, but now I guess I got this shit.
You got some loud UFC loud.
Yeah, but I would definitely go to something like that again. I would say. Yeah, I wouldn't invite people hey, let's go UFC, but if the opportunity came up,
I've always wanted to go to a fucking fight with a Mexican boxer going, because Mexican fans for boxing, they go off.
Yeah, it's hard. It was was pretty crazy. The crowd definitely makes things wild.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many drunk
now
people,
I have to
though.
go to a YouTube boxing match.
The content creator
fighting
match.
Was it the Creator Clash?
Yeah, the Creator Clash.
Yeah,
I'd be down if that happened again.
Creator Clash 2. You could probably meet a bunch of creators that you like actually want to meet. Probably like a lot of them go.
Oh yeah, for all those kinds of events, it's majority content creators.
You're like, would you could you promote the Virtually Lost podcast?
You want to be a guest?
You want to be a guest? Try to invite people.
Yeah, we end up getting home at like midnight, or no, just
around
you guys
1. Home the same day.
Yeah,
back to the same day.
Yeah, we left it. Well, before the event even started, we left our town at 8 a.m. I thought we were leaving at 7, and League was on the night before. So
you were up pretty late.
I didn't sleep.
Did you really sleep on the way there?
I slept like an hour and a half, probably.
Okay.
But literally it was like 12.
San Diego is like what, like 6 hours?
Yeah, around there. Some traffic in LA. That's like I slept around the LA traffic area. The worst part.
That's the best part of sleep. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, the worst part to leave like my brother who was driving alone. But for me, it was so boring. I just slept. Yeah, because it was really like League started at 1, and it went to 4, and then the series at 4 was hype. So I was like, well, ended at like 5:40, and I was like, well, it's like an hour left. Like I might as well just shower and eat breakfast. So I did that, and then we were like, all right, time to go. So that was like my ritual before.
Right. Are you good with long car trips?
I am the worst companion you could ever have in a long car trip. I will always sleep in the car. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, you did sleep in the car.
I will always sleep in a car.
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good. I'll stay up most of the times. Like I don't get car sick. I'm lucky about that.
Mm-hmm. If there's multiple people, no, I'm good on that.
I used to be able to do homework in the car.
Oh, fuck that shit. That would actually get me dizzy. I can already imagine that because that's a different level. I am so bad. I know I'm actively bad, so I am awake intentionally to avoid those kinds of things. Like when me and my brother went to Austin, Texas, I was probably asleep more hours than I was awake on those car rides.
Oh, you drove to Texas?
Yeah, you drove to Texas, and I slept to Texas.
Just slept to Texas.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Because literally, Texas was fucking huge. By the way, it was the first day of driving was from
big state
Santa Maria to Phoenix, Arizona. Second day was from Phoenix to, oh my goodness, I'm just gonna name a city, El Paso, Texas.
Yeah. And
then third day was El Paso to Austin. Like the whole third day was Texas to Texas.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like, you underestimate how big that fucking state is.
It's a big ass state. Yeah.
This is a gaming and anime podcast.
Fucking man. Do we even have any gaming?
We didn't really have much news this week. There's like Smashcon, which I watched on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty dope because the kid won it. Yeah, Mango won it. Had a good victory speech after.
It seems like everybody just gets hyped when Mango wins. It's a good time in the community when Mango wins.
Yeah, it's nature's
healing.
And
then when Hungrybox wins, there's some kind of controversy.
The pop off too hard.
So something happens on Twitter every time Hungrybox wins.
He pops off too hard. There's a crab thrown.
There's a chair. Was it a chair?
There's a chair. Yeah, there's a thrown chair. Yeah. But it was pretty cool watching that event because Mango hasn't been doing too well up until this point for quite a while. I think the last one was really, I don't even know if it was this Smash Summit or the one prior, because it's been a while since that man was like popping off.
Yeah,
it was a good tourney to see. He played with a fox too, not the Falco.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it back to the roots. Well, actually, his roots is Jigglypuff.
Oh yeah, but that was a dark time. I'm joking.
And then I remember the documentary where he got mad that Hungrybox was known as the best Jigglypuff because he was like, I'm the OG.
Yeah, that was the Smash documentary. I forgot about it for a minute.
Yeah.
And then
he was like, was it Soulja Boy? He was like, he stole my whole flow.
Oh, word for word, bar for bar.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah, I remember that. Did you see who won the Ultimate Tourney?
No.
Guess what character it was? It wasn't a player, you know.
Okay. It was was it Little Mac or something?
Nope.
Kirby?
No. It's a DLC character.
Piranha Plant?
No. Steve.
Yep.
We had a Minecraft Steve win Smash Ultimate.
We had a Zoomer win the tournament. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a character that I know a lot of people do not like. The hate
like,
went from
for like the gameplay for how he plays, or like to play.
Yes,
games? They don't like playing
gameplay. Yeah, It used to be Hero, and now it's. I would say Steve is probably the most hated character for Smash Ultimate. That's the one I think of.
I remember people being hyped when he got announced.
Oh yeah, it was definitely when he got announced because it just seemed absurd, like Minecraft and Smash Bros.
That's when people thought Goku was gonna be in it. It was like there's some fucking stickers in a factory that have Goku next to all the Smash characters.
Dude, did you see
the freaking that? Was it the Grinch or something?
I don't remember that, but did you see Dragon Balls in Fortnite?
Is it actually?
Yes.
Well, I mean, Naruto was in Fortnite too, so
yes, but it's absurd. It's absurd the shit I've seen on some of these clips of because I don't know if it's a game mode.
Yeah.
Literally, you get a Kamehameha. So you're literally seeing a round end or a game end with a Kamehameha. I saw Goku do a Kamehameha, pull out the Darth Vader lightsaber, and kill someone. I don't know what I saw from when I last played Fortnite, but it was just absurd.
Fortnite since like 2018, like damn.
It's been many years.
Yeah.
So coming back to see that shit,
it's crazy to think that Fortnite was once thought of as a fucking ripoff of PUBG, and now we're here.
Yeah, it was definitely. Damn, I forget all the. Well, I still played a battle royale. I played Apex, but like the whole battle royale meta.
That was a whole phase. Thing. That was like a full 5 years of just battle royale.
It was a long time. Yeah. Glad we're kind of moving away from it. There's still people who play battle royales.
Yeah.
But it's nice that companies don't feel
obligated.
Obligated to.
I think when it died was Fallout 76 when they tried to make a battle royale.
I didn't even know that existed.
Exactly. Exactly. It was so bad that I think I don't know if they gave up on it or something, but they had announced it. It came out for like a season and then it just died.
Yeah, it wasn't Fallout 76 also the one that was bad on release too.
Terrible.
Okay,
it was like completely glitched, like unplayable.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember with all the games that came out that were like.
But the one part that did work in that game was the shop.
The refund. Oh, okay, of course.
the microtransaction shop. That was the one thing that worked in the entire game.
Who's Fallout under? Is that Bethesda?
That's Bethesda.
Yeah.
Can't change their engine for 10 years.
Those games that came out during that period of time, like Fallout 76, Battlefield. I don't remember what it is.
2042 or something.
Yeah, that one that was very badly polished on release.
No, it died in like a week. Like it had less players than Battlefield 3 in like a week.
But wasn't it because a lot of people did not like the game?
Yeah, straight up. And there was no support. EA killed it like pretty much immediately.
It got the few people $60 and like, all right, this game's just dead now.
Yeah, honestly, from like 17 to 21, there was just so many like B games, like a lot of like really bad games, and then a lot of B games. There hasn't been there's been a few gems, but like AAA gaming hasn't had it's not like hit after hit after hit. I feel like recently, like in the last year, there's been some good hits, but it's been in the last year, I think.
What are some of the ones in the last year? Well, of course, Elden Ring would be the one that I'm thinking.
I can't think of it on the spot. I'm terrible at thinking on the spot. I need notes or something. But
I feel like there were a good number in 2019 like 2020s. It was just different genres of games. Like I'd say
Maybe,
Genshin,
yeah.
even though how much I trash it, was a phenomenal game. Is a phenomenal game that came out. 2020, I want to say, is when it came out.
Yeah, I think so.
Genshin was 2020. Oh, I want to say, Nier Automata was 2016.
Yeah. That's what
No,
I'm saying. Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
Both that and Persona came out in the same year.
Exactly.
Yeah, not too many games. And plus, it's also thinking on the spot is impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like,
I'm
I
ready.
remember, like, there was a lot of games people were hyped about that didn't really meet up expectations. Like Cyberpunk. There was, honestly, I heard a lot of people say Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of B.
Understandable. I know people who played it and enjoyed it, but I didn't hear. I definitely would say it wouldn't be as like revered. Loved. Yeah, loved as 1 and 2, and some of the other ones, the spin-offs.
Dream Drop
Distance, 365/2 Memories of Chains,
was it or Chain Death Memories by Sleep or something, or Sleep by Death.
Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep.
The opposite.
The opposite. Oh man,
probably butchering some of these names. I don't even know.
Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories. Yeah, there's a lot.
There was some mobile games that like never got released in the West.
Oh yeah, who knows though.
There was a game for Verizon phones specifically. Verizon phones.
Wait, are you serious?
Like 2008. Yeah, Verizon phones.
You know what the 2022 equivalent would be? Is dropping a game that would only be available on the Netflix app.
Which they're giving up on, by the way, because literally no one is playing.
Are they actually?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're actually giving up on it because like nobody's played it.
I don't know why you would.
It's like, why are you trying to add Newgrounds to Netflix, and bad Newgrounds too?
It's questionable. I just
no. You're putting addictinggames.com into Netflix, like.
Some Flash games. Honestly, just get some Flash games in there.
Just get some old-fashioned Flash games. Get some like
just get the IPs on them.
The archive in there.
Yep.
Damn, that'd be kind of a play. That'd be an interesting play by Netflix.
Flip the scripts.
I'd be more interested in that than whatever they're doing right now. They're like third reality TV show about people that live in a specific neighborhood in Ireland or something.
In Ireland. The potato famine. I want the potato famine documentary.
The third documentary about the potato famine.
Really? Nothing. Yeah, there's not too much news, I would say, this week. It was a pretty quiet week.
Yeah.
We did have a milestone, though.
We did hit a personal milestone. For sure.
We did hit 100 views on one of our podcast episodes.
Our first videos to hit the 100 mark. So we're out here. We're making money moves now.
We outside. Yeah.
YouTube, where's our money at?
where's the sponsorship?
Susan, where's our money at?
Is that the CEO?
Cold hard cash right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Panty and Stocking and AX episode, which we also talked a lot about VTubers.
Y'all got clickbaited. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, we did talk about Panty and Stocking pretty much that whole episode. That and VTubers. And then the other one that's doing well is the near church one, which is pretty dope.
Which I'm very happy about that because I really like that episode.
Yeah, that one was really fun.
ARGs are my passion.
Yeah, I will say though, the episode that we just uploaded with Kaitoshi, the guest, I'm regretting doing a half episode because now on the indexing in Anchor, it really fucking it up because every episode you number like, oh, what episode is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck do I put for 63.5? And now I'm just stuck on it. Yeah. So one day I'll figure that out. But this is what episode we're on? 64. We're on 65.
We're 65.
Holy shit.
65.
Disney 365.
Damn, that's some old memories.
Yeah. Disney 365 and then the wand.
Yeah,
the wand. And they stopped doing that. I'd like to see it back.
We need to for the culture.
For the culture, for the memories.
True. God, you don't remember or being up at like midnight Disney Channel original movies?
Okay, what was there? There was Disney XD.
Disney XD.
Teen Disney? Was Teen Disney?
There was like a kids Disney, like Disney Junior or something.
Disney Junior, I do remember that.
That might have been a programming block, like in the morning.
Yes, it was in the morning. They always had Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yes, sir.
So then, was it just those three? And then, of course, like you said, the Disney original movies. They'd
That
be
was
like,
late at night. I remember it was
yeah,
always late at night. They'd put on like movies from the 90s at night.
yeah, they do
Have you
that.
ever watched Xenon?
Xenon? Damn.
Xenon was bomb as fuck.
Xenon, Sky High, Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish. Fucking Blink.
Which one's Blink?
That was the rollerblading movie.
Oh shit!
I think I showed it to you one time.
Yeah.
There was Johnny Tsunami. Johnny Tsunami 2, where he was in Hawaii.
Don't remember that.
And because there was one where he was like surfing that we had to like. I think the plot of the first movie was he had to like save his like home for some reason by surfing. Yeah, okay. Something like that. And then no, my bad. That was the plot of the second movie. The plot of the first movie was he had to move to like Michigan in the snow, but he was like a surfer.
He was a surfer at heart.
Yeah, a surfer at heart. So he had to learn how to skateboard in Michigan, I think.
You could take
that was the plot of the first one.
I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever watched
Johnny Tsunami. I think there was Johnny Tsunami 2, and I think there was 3. There was 3 Johnny Tsunamis.
I don't believe it. I doubt it.
And there was one where he was doing a sport where it wasn't even like surfing or anything. It was like this sport where you like roll down a dirt hill. Like it wasn't even like snowboarding or it was like this unique sport where you were like rolling down a dirt hill. I remember
this is where I wish the LA Noir thing of doubt I could just edit that because this is what I wanted to do. I doubt this 100%. And then, of course, the classics from our generation of like High School Musical.
High School Musical, yes, of course. That was our thing for sure.
With Corbin Blue. And I think that was it for Disney. I'm trying to think of any other ones, like for movies specifically.
Oh, no, it was not called Johnny Tsunami 2. It was called Johnny Tsunami Back on Board.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Minutemen. That was
Minutemen was an actually goated movie. That was one of my favorites. 100%.
Minutemen was a solid movie. Too.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want a list of Disney Channel original movies. See if we remember any of those.
I'm trying to think of.
I wonder if those are on Disney Plus now.
Oh, I'm for sure. If they had to be, they got to be some. Oh, Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior.
Homecoming Warrior. Okay, let me give me a list. Let's see if I remember them. These are from like the 80s. Like we're not gonna remember these. Okay, dude, there was this really sad one I remember. Under Wraps, You Lucky Dog, Blank, Halloween Town, Xenon.
Oh, Halloween Town. Okay.
Can of Worms, The 13th Year. I think that was the mermaid one.
Wait.
The guy that's a mermaid.
Yeah, there's the one where a guy turns into a mermaid. There's also one, the twin sisters.
Yes.
Who are witches.
The Twitches.
It was actually called Twitches.
It's probably called Twitches. It was the girls that were doing that one show, right? Where they were.
It'll probably be on that list if you continue scrolling down.
Okay, so we got Smart House. Did you ever watch Smart House?
Smart House, I do remember.
Johnny Tsunami. There was one called Genius. Don't Look Under the Bed. Horse Sense. Okay.
Never heard of these.
Up and Away. The Color of Friendship. I remember The Color of Friendship.
I don't remember
Color of Friendship. Like a movie exploring like racial tensions where like it was like this black girl and this like white girl being friends or something like that. Like
that was the plot of the movie?
Friends. Yeah, something like that. Like, and then like stuff ensues. Holes.
Wait, Holes is a Disney original?
I don't remember if Holes was Disney.
Holy shit.
I thought it was, but I remember them always playing it on Disney. Regardless of whether it was a Disney original. Like they played it on Disney. Fucking Shia LaBeouf, dude. Alley Cat Strike, Rip Girls, Miracle and Lane. Oh shit, do you remember the one where it was like it was the girl from Even Steven and then Hilary Duff, and they were in the army. They were in they were army cadets. You don't remember that one?
I don't remember this one.
God, I remember that movie. Dude, I used to watch too many of these. Quince. I remember Quince. That was when this girl had like her parents, like she was an only child, and then her parents had quintuplets.
Quintessential quintuplets?
Yes, actually. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. What the fuck?
I remember that name. I don't think I ever watched it.
The Ultimate Christmas Present, that had, I think that was one of the first roles of this girl from London Tipton. What's her name?
Brenda Song?
Brenda Song. This is like an early Brenda Song movie called The Ultimate Christmas Present. It's like Santa Claus is just like a dude, and that gives people like this like device that can make it snow in California or something.
The hell?
Yeah. Xenon the sequel. Xenon the sequel came out in 2001.
30 years old.
Motocross. I remember Motocross. It was Motocross is this it was like Mulan, where it's like this girl wanted to compete in the all boys motocross competition. So she dressed up as her brother to be in the competition.
Damn.
Yeah.
What year did that come out? 02?
01.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then also Luck of the Irish, 2001.
Luck of the Irish. A classic.
Hounded. I don't remember that. The Jenny Project? No. Jumping Ship. Point. The Poof Point? What the fuck is that? Halloween Town 2. 'Twas the Night. No. Double Teamed? What the fuck? There's a movie called Double Team. Cadet Kelly. That was the one I was trying to tell you about.
Oh, Cadet Kelly. I have heard of it.
Yeah. True Confessions. I remember that being a very good movie. Like a really like intense drama about Shia LaBeouf being an autistic kid, and then like his sister like dealing with that or something.
What was it called?
True Confessions. TRU Confessions. It was like a really like sad. I remember crying to this movie when I was a kid. Get a Clue. Oh shit! Do you remember Get a Clue?
No,
dude, that was a golden movie. That was Lindsay Lohan like in 02, dude. They were like solving mysteries, dude. That was such a good fucking movie.
This is probably gonna catch me some heat from like our generation. I've never watched Parent Trap.
Dude, Parent Trap is so fucking good. That's such a good movie. Yeah. I watched that over and over when I was a kid.
That's one that.
What was the one where Frankie Muniz was in? There was one where Frankie Muniz was like a spy.
Oh, Spy Kids?
No. Agent Cody Banks.
That sounds familiar. I don't remember if I've watched it though.
It had Hilary Duff in it.
Agent Cody Banks.
Such a good fucking movie. Gotta Kick It Up. Why do I remember? Oh, that was the Mexican movie. That's what I remember. Gotta Kick It Up was a movie about like Mexican cheerleaders who competed like professionally or whatever. The Scream Team. You Wish. I feel like I remember You Wish. That was like with the characters from Even Stevens movie. You watched the Even Stevens movie. That shit was goated. You didn't watch?
I never watched any Even Stevens.
Dude,
that's why when you said Even Stevens' sister, I was like, I don't know.
Dude. Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off? You ever watched that?
Nope.
Where this kid was just like a baseball player, but he wanted to actually just cook food.
Like, oh, that sounds like a hell of a movie.
The Cheetah Girls?
Okay, everyone's watched the Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I was going to say something. Full Court Miracle? That was like a Jewish movie. It's weird. Like,
really? It sounds like a basketball movie.
Jewish. Yeah. It was this like guy who was like homeless, had to like, but he was like used to be a pro basketball player, like taught Jewish kids how to play basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting plot for a Disney movie.
Pixel Perfect. Do you remember Phil of the Future? You remember the guy from Phil of the Future?
Pixel Perfect sounds more familiar than Phil of the Future.
How did you not watch Phil of the Future? Dude, everyone's going to be mad. If anybody comments on any video of ours, it's going to be this one, because you can't remember any Disney Channel original movie.
Wait, I'm remembering some of these. I named a few.
Okay, so this guy
I just blew my load early.
Makes a program that like converts a basically a VTuber into a real person.
Oh, okay.
And the twist in that movie, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched it, is that he modeled it after his best friend.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. That he likes his friend, so he made it like he models it after her. Going to the Mat. I remember this movie.
Is that a wrestling movie?
I think it is. I think it is a wrestling movie. Yeah. Xenon Z3, the third movie in the series, came out in 2004. Yeah.
Damn, they were really getting these out like one or every
they
2
were getting them
years.
out. Stuck in the Suburbs. Oh shit! I remember Stuck in the Suburbs. Another Brenda song. Brenda song was in like half of these fucking movies.
Yeah.
The Tiger Cruise. I remember Tiger Cruise too. Halloween High. Halloween Town High. Now You See It. Buffalo. Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, a movie?
Yeah. Go Figure. I remember. Oh yeah. Go Figure was this again. A figure skater that actually wanted to play hockey. Yeah.
So
the Proud Family movie.
Proud Family movie, I do remember.
Twitches in 2005.
Twitches. It really was called Twitches.
With Tia and Tamara Mowry.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
Twin
High School Musical, 2006.
Adds up about 8 when the first one came out. Yeah. I
Yeah.
never watched High School Musical 3.
I watched it in theaters. I don't know why, but I did.
Well, you know, it was different.
It was just there. It was there. Cowbells. You never watched Cowbells?
Sounds familiar. Don't remember watching it.
These two heiresses for a dairy farm burn down their house and have to go work at the dairy farm that their dad owns, I think.
Gotcha.
Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior, 2006.
2006?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Read it and weep. I remember this one. This is one where a girl accidentally leaks her own diary and it becomes a best-selling book. Damn. And she's talking shit about the people that go to her school in the book.
So it's basically as if that one scene in Mean Girls became a whole movie.
A whole movie, yeah.
She doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here. The Cheetah Girls 2.
That's the last one I watched, the Cheetah Girls, if there's any more.
Halloween Town, Return to Halloween Town already. They were already making a remake of Halloween Town in 2006. Jump In, 2007.
Banger of a movie. Phenomenal movie.
Johnny Kapahala Back on Board, otherwise known as Johnny Tsunami.
Johnny Tsunami 3?
No, there's 2. Johnny Tsunami 2. High School Musical 2 came out in 2007.
Damn, only
there was a Twitches 2.
I do remember there being 2.
Yeah. Minutemen, 2008. 2008. Camp Rock, 2008. This is where I really remember.
Never watched Camp Rock.
I did watch Camp Rock. Yeah, that was pretty goated. It made you want to go to a summer camp, but there was a third Cheetah Girls. It's called Cheetah Girls One World, where they're in Spain, and they don't have a
translator.
Oh. No, they don't have a translator. No, they don't have what's her name?
I don't remember.
The main girl, the girl that was in that one show that she was that she could predict the future.
That's a Raven?
Yeah, they didn't have Raven Simone in that last one.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot Raven Simone was in
Cheetah
Girls. I could not. If you put a lineup of people, I would not be able to tell you who was in the Cheetah Girls. Now that I think about it, I just know the existence of the Cheetah Girls as an entity.
Oh my god, there's a movie called Dad Napped. What is that even about? Oh my god.
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory.
I guess. Hatching Pete. These were? Oh, okay. I do remember the Princess Protection Program. That one
does sound familiar.
Yeah, that was with Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. Wizards of Waverly Place movie in 2009.
Damn.
Yeah.
My timelines are messed up. I felt like that was going to be 11.
This is where I start kind of getting off. It was around 2010. Whereas Starstruck. This was I remember that kind of.
I don't.
Brother, Camp Rock 2, Avalon High. Yeah, this is where I start.
I'm phased out.
Yeah. The Sweet Life movie. 2010, not a good year, honestly. The Sweet Life movie. I remember this movie. Wasn't that good. Although I like Sweet Life. Lemonade Mouth. I feel like we've talked about this movie.
That's the one with Haley Kiyoko. That's the only reason I remember Lemonade Mouth.
Yes. Yeah, Lemonade Mouth. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
I forgot Sharpay.
Phineas and Ferb movie, which was good. I do have
that.
I really liked Phineas and Ferb growing up. Right. Geek Charming, I do remember that one. This is we're really.
Yeah, this is. I'm already gone. I'm lost.
I do remember Radio Rebel that had Demi. This one.
Demi Moore.
No. Yeah, this is where you lose me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything past 2009, you lost me. I don't remember anything else.
I've been lost for 2 years.
You just remember up to 2008?
I think
The
about so.
Minutemen. They
I
only
think
had a
past
couple every year. They had the most in like the early 2000s. I think they had a bunch. They kind of
the
tapered off by 2005.
yeah. After that, I just knew some shows because little younger siblings. That's really it. I didn't really
Yeah.
watch any of the movies, but some of those movies still hold a place deep in my heart. I don't know
Oh
why
yeah,
when you're
the
list.
Parent Trap was a Disney movie
Oh,
originally.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
The thing that I thought of when you're listing all these movies, though, was Cartoon Network's having Goosebumps.
Mm,
I don't know why. I just remember some episodes were like pretty chilling for me as a young kid.
I would imagine so. I
Did you ever
remember
watch
getting
Goosebumps?
traumatized by the what was those books that had like a person transforming into an animal, like on the cover.
Oh, something morphs,
Yeah, Animorphs.
animorphs.
Fucking, I don't know why. This always disturbed me as a kid.
The pictures were always so
It always made me
disturbingly
uncomfortable.
graphics. They
Yeah,
they were ugly as hell.
they were ugly as
Those
fuck.
transformations.
Yeah. Well, that was a nice trip down memory lane.
Yep,
I really enjoyed that.
that was definitely a
Dude, I literally watched probably all of those movies at least 3 times each. I was obsessed with Disney Channel, like up until I was a little too old to be obsessed with Disney Channel. Yeah.
yeah. I think I watched a good amount of. The thing is, I think you knew more on. It sounds like you know more on Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. I think I also had a lot of
You
Cartoon
probably
Network
know,
in my
yeah, you know
mix.
more about Cartoon Network for sure, and like probably like Toonami. I wasn't allowed to watch Toonami. So.
I never watched any Toonami. I will
Yeah.
say that because that was basically where the anime was. That was an interesting thing though, because like Toonami had like old animes and
I
like
think they had. I remember seeing
Inuyasha,
like they
Yu Yu
had Neon
Hakusho.
Genesis and stuff.
Yeah, Neon Genesis. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I
That's
appreciate
actually
you did.
very off-putting
Because
to
actually, Neon
me.
Genesis was actually popular here when it came out.
mm,
Yeah, so
but
it's one of the
the
few
thing,
anime that got here.
the thing about the Toonami shows was I just found out that me and my brother, who both love Yu Yu Hakusho, I always assumed he watched it subbed, and he always thought that I watched it dubbed. So there's just randomly a disconnect we found out about where, like, I guess he would always reference one of the voice actors in English, Kuwabara's, the one on the skateboard right
Yeah,
here. And I never understood that he was like just doing that because of the voice actor in English. That man sounds like he should not be in high school. And also some of the dubbing in that is interesting because like they make some jokes that I'm like, what the hell? This seems this is ridiculous. Like there's a tournament arc and there's like a nurse who has like the medical bay, and then the main character Yusuke, like in the English dub, they have him say like when they see the nurse, like damn, or hope she can hold my balls and make me cough, is something like that. Like what the fuck is this dub compared to the sub? And then
this is some
there's a
like Ghost
scene.
Stories level of dubbing.
Yeah. Then there's a scene where like a villain or Yusuke sees a villain, and the villain in typical shonen fashion names himself, and it takes like a long ass time of him giving off his name, and Yusuke basically says, "Don't care, I'll remember, put it on your grave," and then basically just blast the guy. I'm like, what the hell is the dub compared to the sub? It seems like a completely different show at times.
Damn.
It seems like it'd be a fun experience to watch because it seems a bit different.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. That's very
Mm,
interesting. So many good memories today. Going down memory lane today. That's what we need
yeah.
to call the
Memory
episode.
lane.
Memory lane. Yeah, you just need to put fucking Johnny Tsunami on the thumbnail.
Johnny Tsunami.
Or Minutemen.
I'll put Twitches.
Twitch is fucking. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for taking a trip down memory lane with us today. I'm Julian. This is Robert, and thank you for joining us for episode 65 of the Virtually Lost podcast.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.